Constellation prefab. Or maybe I just want to call it Constellation. I think I just want to call it Constellation because otherwise it renders as something prefab. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to rename it to Constellation. The prefab name will just be Constellation Z. And I'm also going to rename the star prefab generator to stars. Okay, so now in our star chart instance, let's hook it all up. So we need to attach our Constellation database loader. We need to attach our Constellation mesh generator. And we also need to attach our Constellation prefab generator. Okie dokie. This is it, the moment of truth. I feel like we need like a drum roll or something. Oh, and make sure that it's enabled before I press generate. I'm going to press save. And make sure that it's got a good view. And I'm going to press generate and instantiate. Oh, object reference not sent to an instance of an object. Instance manager. Generate and instantiate prefab at number 3. Okay, what have I missed? Star database loader. I missed the star database loader. I don't know how that happened. Oh well. Attach it on. Generate and instantiate. Oh, nothing. Oh no. What is it? 30 at line 30. Instance manager at line 30. I believe that because there was no instance of this one, maybe? No? Line 30. Star database loader. Wait, or is that an old? That was an old warning. Mesh prefab generator at line 20. Okay, let's have a look. Constellation mesh generator. Oh, I know. Constellation prefab generator. There's no material. That could be it. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to be a bit smarter. I'm just going to do it bit by bit and figure out if the constellation in each of those stages are working. Okay. So the constellations are loading. The constellation meshes seem to be loading. Constellation prefab seems to be loading. So now, okay, so now I've done that step by step. Hopefully it'll work when we bring it all together. Okay, star chart instance. Let's have a look. Should delete that one. No, it shouldn't be there. I think yeah, no, I'll just delete it. We'll start fresh. Okay, generate and instantiate. The third moment of truth. Oh, what is it now? Okay, mesh prefab generator at line 20. This is the same warning. Let's have a look at what is line 20 of the mesh prefab generator. Oh, I know what happened. Because I retyped the mesh generator, our star prefab generator lost the star mesh generator reference. That was a silly mistake. Okay, let's give that another go. Generate and instantiate. Yay! Okay, so now we have a few constellations. All right, it's a little bit topsy-turvy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do our the modern constellation system. It's the constellations that we recognize. Okay, so if I go to my procedural assets, constellation database loader, and change Maori to Western in the folder path, and then if I go ahead and reinstantiate it, if I spelt that right, we'll hopefully see some Western constellations. Hey, look at that. You know what? There's something going on here. It's because the camera... You see how it's all goofy? We are 10 parsecs away from Earth. So it's not really looking right. See, the camera's automatically at -10 and -1. If I go ahead and reset that, we're going to get those nice constellation positions. Okay, there we go. There's all our constellations. Beautiful.